Another question I have is this: is mugenda abamu temugenda kuntegeera, abamu mujja kuntegeera. The seed would have been planted. But listen, is money that important? Is money so important to keep the fathers away from their sons or from their daughters? Is money so important that it takes the mothers away, it separates them from their kids, and they get to school, or boarding school, or whichever school where they spend most of the time? Because kids spend most of the time at school than with the parents. So, is money so important that we're willing to sacrifice spending time to raise our kids, all in the name of going to search for the money? Like I said, these are questions I have. A lot of them I don't have answers. That's why I'm bringing them to you guys. Munyambeko okutegeera. Let's share perspectives. Because fathers are not putting time aside to raise their children, all in the name of they have to go hustle and provide. You know? So, njagala kutegeera sente oba wano wezitutuusiza, that it's so important, even more important than raising the kids that we have brought to this earth. I'm a product of a father who was not present. But this is not even about my father. This is happening. It's happening. It's happening. There's so many single mothers. There's so many absentee mothers. You know, the whole thing of boarding schools, Sichitegera, and I went through a boarding school. So we know I don't want to put myself so far from it. I went through a boarding school. I went through a boarding school system. I was there since P3. Bro, I spent more time at school than with my parents growing up. And those are the those are the crucial stages of a child growing up. So, like I said, seeing answers to some of these questions. So, I would like to get your perspectives, guys. And we find solutions. We find solutions. Yes. I'm going to be creating more of these and sharing more in this perspective, in this style, so that ebibuuzo byange bikendeera. And you guys know everything. So, munyambeko nammwe. So we can share perspectives, so we can share, different minds, and we find solutions to these problems. Yes, but if you're new here, I encourage you to, wherever you're watching from, if you're watching me from TikTok, from Instagram, I don't think I'll post this on Instagram because it's probably too long, maybe in stories. But yeah, if you're following me on TikTok, if you're following me on YouTube, I encourage you to follow, to like, to subscribe. It's the only way of supporting this channel. In my analytics, I see that almost 80% of you are not subscribed. Almost 80% of you who are viewing. So I encourage you to do subscribe because it helps me. And when it helps me, I'll keep this going. And when I keep this going, you never know. You never know. You just might learn something, or you just might get entertained. How about that? Maybe I'm not sharing something good for you, but maybe I could entertain you. Maybe I could do a lot more than entertain. Yeah, but whatever it is, I encourage you to like, to subscribe, to follow this channel, to follow my journey. I enjoy documenting myself. I picked up this camera maybe about 2 years ago, and this is how far we're going. We're going 1,600 strong on I think YouTube. On TikTok we're going 1,000 plus as well. We're going strong. Instagram we're around maybe 15K or 14K. it's not even about the numbers. Even if I had 100 people, I would be very, very grateful for those 100. So I'm grateful for all of you who are following, and all of you who have followed me for this long. Yeah, this is going to keep going. This is going to keep happening, and yeah, I encourage you to do the same. You know, document your life. One of the reasons why I document my life is because I know that I'm not going to be here for long. I know that at some point I'm going to leave this beach for you guys. Some of you are dying before me, but some of you, I'm dying before you. So with that in mind, this is probably going to live longer than I will. And I want to leave something, something positive. Not just for myself and not just for my family, but for my future kids. I don't have any kids yet, but if perhaps I do have kids in the future, I want them to look on these things and perhaps pick something about their dad. Yes. So we need to bring death closer. You know, it's not happening. It's not very far away from you. We are dying each and every day. I'm a very, very big stoic, so I understand death. We're dying each and every day, and this will probably live longer than I will. And my journals, I have a lot of journals. I didn't carry one today, but when I die, please find these videos. Find my journals and get to know what's in my head.